5 minutes before I was supposed to walk down the aisle, my phone lit up and my sister laughed in my ear. "Don't wait for Dad," she said. He chose to stand with me. I was in a white dress, bouquet on the counter, and suddenly I felt like the kid who always got left behind. This wasn't new. My sister always needed the room to orbit her. If she was upset, everyone moved. If I was hurt, I was told to be mature. Dad didn't miss things because he was busy. He missed them because choosing me would have made her angry. Then the door opened and my retired principal mentor walked in. She'd been the adult who actually showed up when my parents didn't. One look at my face and she said, "What did she do this time?" I handed her my phone. She read the message and went cold. "Cruel people love timing," she said. "They want you panicked and small." Outside, the music shifted. Someone knocked, whispering that my fiancé asked if I needed anything. He could feel me falling apart from across the building. My own father could ignore me from across a lifetime. I left the suite and found my sister in the hallway, perfectly styled, phone in hand, smiling like she'd already won. She works in weddings. She knows exactly how to ruin a moment and still look innocent doing it. "There she is," she said. "I wondered if you'd hide." I asked, "What did you say to Dad?" She tilted her head. "The truth. You should have known your place." Mom rushed in with tears ready like a costume. I asked, "Did you know?" Her eyes flicked to my sister, then away. "That told me everything." "He was upset," Mom whispered. "Your sister was upset. It happened fast." Translation: keep the peace, make me smaller. Again. Then Dad walked in through the side door. Not late, not lost. Just here, after the damage. I asked, "Were you going to let me stand there waiting for you?" He opened his mouth and nothing came out. My sister jumped in. "She's replacing us. Everyone's obsessed with her today." Dad finally admitted he stayed with her to keep peace. That line hit like a slap. Peace, in my family, meant I swallowed pain so she could scream safely. He tried to fix it with a performance. "Let me walk you down the aisle," he said, voice soft, like that erased the choice he made. He said my name the way he always does when he wants forgiveness before an apology. I looked at him and felt something in me go still. "No," Mom gasped. My sister's smile twitched, hungry for the fallout. I said it slow, so nobody could pretend they misheard. "You don't get to perform fatherhood at the last minute," Dad whispered. "Don't do this." I nodded toward the doors. "Then you should have acted like my father before there was an audience." I turned to my mentor. My hands shook, but my voice didn't. "Will you walk with me?" Her eyes filled. She offered her arm like it was normal, because for her, showing up always was. My sister hissed, "You're replacing Dad with her?" I said, "I'm choosing the person who showed up when there was nothing to gain." The music swelled. The doors opened. First step and 100 heads snapped toward me. Next step and the smiles turned confused. Another step and my mom's breath caught behind me. Again, and my sister's face cracked like cheap glass. Then another, and my dad shrank into the back row. My mentor squeezed my arm and whispered, "Keep walking." So I did. At the altar, my fiancé didn't look embarrassed. He looked steady. He leaned in and murmured, "I've got you." For the first time all day, I believed it. I thought that would be the end. It wasn't. At the reception, my sister tried to turn my wedding into her meltdown. A guest asked her, loud enough for people to hear, if she'd called me before the ceremony to say my dad abandoned me. My sister stumbled, then snapped, then tried to make herself the victim. And that's when it got real for her. Wedding people were listening. Potential clients, vendors, the exact crowd she built her perfect image for. The venue manager stepped in. "Ma'am, it's time for you to leave." My sister looked at Dad, waiting for the usual rescue. He didn't move. She got escorted out, still spitting my name, and the gate closing behind her felt like a decade of noise finally shutting off. Dad came to me later, quieter. "I see it now," he said. I didn't comfort him. "If you want me in your life," I told him, "it won't be built on me staying quiet." He nodded like he understood. Time will tell. I got married anyway. I walked into my future with someone who earned that place, not someone who wanted to borrow it when the lights came on. If you were me, would you forgive my dad, cut him off, or make him prove it? Drop your take below.